All right, I'm going to read through a paragraph now, and I'm going to find the main idea of the paragraph using a few questions and a few steps. So I want you to sit back and listen and watch me kind of work through this paragraph to find the main idea. So the paragraph goes, Native American canoes are used in many different ways. First of all, canoes were used to go whaling, help women go across lake to get goods, and to travel up the coast. Secondly, the big canoes were for carrying about 40 people to go to big potlucks. Finally, canoes were a major part of transportation. For example, the Native Americans did not walk to the nearest village. They traveled on the lakes and oceans with canoes. So now that I'm done reading, I know I need to ask myself a few questions. I'm going to ask myself, all right, what did this paragraph talk about? Or what was this paragraph about? I know that the first sentence of a paragraph is usually the topic sentence. And the topic sentence, as we know, it tells us a lot of information about what we're going to learn. So Native American canoes are used in many different ways. All right, so I think it's going to tell me about canoes. And if I can't figure it out, I'm going to go double check. I'm going to look through the rest of the sentences and look for repeated words. So I do see that canoe is repeated a few times. So I know that canoes are a big part of the paragraph, and I think that that's what the paragraph is about. So now that I think that the canoes is what it's talking about, I'm going to say, what is it telling me about canoes? So I'm going to look back at the topic sentence where it says Native American canoes are used in many different ways. All right, it's going to tell me how the different ways that canoes are used. And I know that that's what I told because reading the paragraph, I learned that they're used to go whaling and they're used to bring people around to travel. So I now can say that the main idea of this paragraph is that canoes are used in many different ways, and that's what I learned from the paragraph.